So, hi, myself Lakshmi Chavan, and today I'm going to cover the NCRT chapter 8, which is of 8th standard algebraic expression and identities. So, to understand this chapter, we need to study basic definitions related to this chapter. So, first of all, what is an algebraic expression? So, as you can read this definition, an algebraic expression is an expression which is made up of constant algebraic numbers, variables, and algebraic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, etc. So, example of an algebraic expression is 3x plus 5, 4x, and many more. Like we can take another 7x square. Okay, so suppose we equate it to 0, then it becomes an equation. So now we are going to focus on algebraic expressions, so not equations. So next terminology is terms. Terms means what? Terms are the individual building blocks of an expression. They add up to form the expression. A term is product of its factors. So what do you get by this definition? It's simple. Like suppose we take an expression 5x y minus 3. So 5x y is one term and minus 3 is another. Likewise, we take another example 3x square plus 4xy plus 7. 3x square is one term and plus 4xy is another term and plus 7 is the third term. So combining this 3 we get an algebraic expressions which is made up of 3 terms. Okay, so now we come to factors. Factors means factors are the variables or constants whose product form a term of an expression. So what do you get from this definition? So let us understand by the example 6xpq plus 7y. So this is an expression which is made up of 2 terms 6xpq plus 7y. So the term 6xpq, it has the factors 6x, p and q, which multiplied together gives the term. So these are called as the factor. Factor means those variables or constant whose products form a term of an expression. So the product of factors forms a term and the summation of the terms form a expression. So now we come to coefficients. Coefficient meaning a numerical factor of a term is called as a coefficient of that term. So suppose we have an expression 8xp. So this is a single term expression. So in this term we have 8 as a numerical factor, means numerical value. So this is a coefficient, and in this expression this is made up of two terms 9yx plus 8z. So 9yx, this term, the coefficient in this term is 9 because 9 is the numerical factor and here it is 8. So now we look at like terms. So what you might have guessed what like terms are. Like means, as the name suggests, like terms are those terms which have some same variables raised to the same power. Like terms have same algebraic factors. The numerical coefficients of like terms can be different. So see, basically like terms means what? Like terms is the numerical factors may be different, like 3 and 5, but this variables should be same. That terms are called as like terms. So we can add or subtract the like terms, not the terms which have different variables. So only the terms with same variables they are called as like terms and we can add or subtract them. So now we move to the terms like monomial. Monomial means an expression with only one term is called as a monomial. So monomial means a single term. The expression which contains a single term is defined as a monomial. So example we have taken here is 6x, then 7pq, then 9xyz, etc. The expression with one term is called as a monomial. Binomial means an expression which contains two unlike terms is called as a binomial. Means it should contain two terms. 4y minus 3z. Suppose if we have like terms, what will happen? Suppose there is 4y minus 4y, it will come to 0 because as I told, like terms can be added or subtracted. So in order to become a binomial, it should have two unlike terms. So next example is 6 raised x raised to 6 minus 2 pq plus 1 etc. So likewise we have polynomial. Polynomial, as the name suggests, poly means many. Expressions that have more than two terms is called as a polynomial. Means the expression here we have how many terms? A, B, C and 2. This expression contains 4 terms, which is more than 2 terms. So we call it as polynomial. So thank you. Next we will cover in next video.